So, I may have made a mistake, and I am peeled. Hi, everybody. I look awful. I hate it. I hate it very much. I've been used to having a beard for 6 years. I've never shaved it. And the other day, yesterday, I was trimming it, as I often do every week, right? But I was just meeting up with a friend, so I was kind of in a rush. I was just, oh, I'm gonna like quickly trim it, and the electrical razor I used, it got like blocked. Sometimes gets clogged with hair, so I had to remove, the little protection thingy, and just unclog it. I saw it was working again, and I did. And I was just like, I'm gonna continue. And I didn't realize I didn't put the protection back on. So I shaved this entire side of my beard. I just went, oh fuck. So I had to shave the whole thing. I managed to keep a little bit of it, a little bit of fuzz.
You look so useful and sprightly.
Useful and sprightly. I kind of saw myself as an old man when I shaved it. I don't know why. But yeah, I think it's, both babyface and also older. Maybe I think it's because it's been 6 years since I saw myself without a beard, and I was like, oh shit, like time has passed. But yeah, it'll grow back. Don't worry. Don't stress about it. It's. I'll have to get used to it as it grows, and hopefully it doesn't take too long. The first time I grew it out, it took quite a while. But since then, my beard grew a little bit, got a little bit thicker and stuff. So hopefully won't take super long. But yeah, that's peeled Val. It's here for a bit. I hope you don't hate it too much. Welcome everybody. You can call me Valdevia if you will. Please don't. Val is fine. But you may laugh at me. You may laugh at me for my stupidity of just using the razor directly. And basically, and you can see this side is a little bit shorter. I shaved the rest of it to like basically minimum, but this spot is a little bit shorter because that's where I messed up. It's too late. Oh no. Okay, sorry. Hi everybody. Welcome. Sorry, I wanted to lead with this because that's the, otherwise people would have asked. Sophia Encrypted, thank you guys so much for the resubs. And Lilith, thank you so much for the bits. Yeah, welcome everybody. Welcome Siphon Sora, Sophia, Spicy Bean, RGV, hello everybody, Cryptid. Hey Dilf, Elliptical, Rosewen, Ender, it's been a minute. You might have seen me without a beard. No, actually no. Ender used to watch my streams a long time ago, but even then I had a beard. When I started streaming, I had a beard already. You saw a total eclipse? Lucky. Next eclipse is gonna be in 26. It's gonna pass right through my hometown. Like the totality of the eclipse is gonna go right through Asturias, where I'm right now. Don't try to dox me with it. It's not gonna. I'm not being super literal. Like the center of it is, it's gonna go through the region, but through the western parts of it. So I'll probably just take the car and go right to the middle, because might as well, right? It's like, I don't know, an hour away. We're at 100%. Hell yeah. Peeled Val is like a flashbang. White man jump scare. My partner says you look like a little carrot baby. Don't worry. I will look less young later when it grows back. triangulating my position. Good luck. Hello, Bean. You're right on time. I have asked Bean to give me a little bit of his hair, but he was not willing. Not willing to part with it. Right, Bean? Hello. Hold on. Bean getting in position. There he is. Yeah. I'll have to Photoshop my beard back on for a bit. Since Bean is not willing to help. I could just like put it on me like this. That'll help too. Today, I started late for a specific reason. Not only because I'm terrible at timekeeping, but because I was looking for pictures out of stream. That is because the pictures I was looking for today's edits are, the specific topics I would have to look for were a little bit iffy for Twitch. Like, I'm not sure if, it would have fallen into any images that were not apt for the platform. So I figured I would do some of the picture searching, at least for like the background, out of Twitch. That is because it has to do with traffic accidents. So if I looked for pictures of traffic accidents, it's very likely I would found some bloody scenes. Possibly there were a couple, nothing too bad when I looked for it, but I just didn't want to risk it. The idea I have for today is a dead unicorn. Like roadkill, but a mythical creature. I don't know. I had this one a while ago, and this has been ruminating in my brain. I love to kill mythical creatures in funny ways. I think it's one of the joys of life. And this was... I'm currently going through the old Cursed Files prompts. And if you don't know what Cursed Files is, it is a bi-weekly prompt challenge that I run on the Discord. So if you go to the Discord, I'll put a link in the chat. If you go to the Discord, you'll find a channel called Cursed Files, and every 2 weeks, there's a new one today, every 2 weeks there's a new prompt. You can also see it in the events tab on the Discord. Yeah, just a prompt challenge that you can do calmly on your own time. And I'm going through a lot of the old prompts and trying to just catch up with a lot of them. And one of the early ones that I missed is bloodline, but I separated bloodline into 2 words because I thought it would be a funny way to do that prompt, because you could interpret it as like the word bloodline, and do something related to bloodlines, parentage, or you could do the more literal reading of a bloodline. And I was like, I had this idea ruminating in the back of my head, plus the prompts. That's perfect, right? Like you have the truck or the car that just ran over a unicorn, and there's just like a track left by one of the wheels from the truck to the dead unicorn. Trying to hide the fact of being bold costume to be late. No, that happened yesterday. Don't worry. I didn't touch this since yesterday. I'm not gonna touch it for a long time since I don't want to lose what little precious hair I have. You need to add a road sign with a unicorn instead of a deer. That's funny. Yeah, that might be good. Mandatory for roadkill piece. Hey XAS. You ever think about doing a sea monster that got choked to death by one of those plastic 6-pack rings? That's very good. Sophia, do you mind if I note that down in my ideas folder? Or like caught in a net or something like that. I think that might be really good. Would the blood be glittery? Maybe. I was actually thinking of maybe doing a different color for the blood, because I felt like you know, might fit the unicorn vibe. It's even more dangerous to look at peeled Val than the eclipse. You might be blinded. Thank you, Sophia. I will note it down right here in my notebook. I got just for that. Sea monster killed by plastic rings / cotton nets. There we go. Danganronpa blood. Hey Raika, yeah, we have Bean here. He's chilling. Not the best angle for cat cam, but that's the best I can manage in this setup. He was just like running up to the moment where he lied down here. He was going wild. So he relaxed for a bit, but he'll probably be back to it in no time. Okay, enough of seeing my face that big. We've had enough peeled Val. Now, this is one of the pictures I found. I've been scouring a bit. I didn't want, you know, pictures that looked, you know, because ethically you're using pictures of like things that actually happened. I didn't want pictures of accidents where it looked like somebody could have gotten really hurt. I mostly wanted pictures, you know, it felt like bit more mundane accidents, no body parts, no totaled cars. This one, I mean, this bike is pretty totaled, but you don't see anybody around it. You don't see any ambulances. The scene looks relatively calm, so it looks like it might have been just thankfully a pretty victimless accident. But I mean, there definitely was a guy hit there, but considering car crashes, could be much worse. Let's look at this one. Which looks like somebody. I don't know what might have happened here. There's a wheel and there's a car out here. It's not really totaled. Looks like whoever was in there was fine. No ambulances or anything. The car's got fairly damaged. Obviously here I would remove the bike. I would want this to just be like a car or a truck and the unicorn. But this gives me like a pretty nice place right here to put in the dead unicorn. I can leave some of the little pieces around it to imply like, you know, there was a crash and this truck did it. So I would have like a line of blood going from here to here. I think that's how I would do it. Lovely loaf of rye bread. He is. 2 blue eyes. Have stomach virus. Oh, get well soon, XCS. Killed Princess Celestia. This is actually a really elaborate way for me to get into those new My Little Pony AUs. Anyway, these are the pictures I found. I also found this one. That was initially the first one I found. I was like, oh, you know, it could be a good car, but I would need to put it on a different road because I don't have the space to put the unicorn here. Kind of in the middle of a city though. So these two are much better. See, they're not really good pictures quality wise. It's not incredible. But that might actually add to it. It's like that's you know, gives it a more improvised dash cam vibe. Yeah, exactly, yes. Oh, I also got this one. Forgot. I had 3 actually. This one, like clearly this vehicle was in the accident. I think all the other ones just showed up later. Unless this one was in the accident as well, but it looks like a fireman's truck. They're writing some stuff on it. Looks like Canada and Russia. So this must have happened in Russia. So yeah. Oh, this is a pajero. This is a car. They had to change its name when they sold it in Spain, because in Spain this means wonker. Like paja is jacking off. There's una paja. Pajero is someone who jacks off a lot. So obviously they couldn't sell this car in Spain. And it's one of those typical stories where they say like, yeah, they had to change the name of something because it sounded horrible. Just like the island of La Puta. Do we have a map of countries mentioned by Valdevia? Honestly, you could fill up a good chunk of the world, I bet. I think this might be Sandero in Spain. I'm not sure what they call it. Anyway, this one it's much better quality as far as a picture goes, but composition wise I don't like it as much. Like I would have to put the unicorn would need to be like here, right next to the camera, right, to make sense, and we would have a tire mark here. So it would need to be real up close, which I don't love. There's a lot of extraneous elements that can call our attention. I don't love this. Quality wise is a good picture though, so I'm not taking it out of the running. Love me jack off her sport car. Okay, so then there's these two. In this one, if I were to use it, we have this car here. We have highway patrol. Could have the tire mark doing something like this. And then have the unicorn like somewhere around here. I'm just drawing it as a blob. I'm just figuring out what the composition could be. It's not bad. It kind of calls into question like what the car was doing like outside the road. Like it seems like a pretty big set of circumstances, a pretty rare set of circumstances where the car swerves off the road and then hits the animal instead of, the accident itself happening on the road. Like that would make more sense, I feel like. Unless there were several unicorns, like it could happen. If there were several, like one of them was on the road, car swerved off to not hit it and hits the baby unicorn that was in the back. Could be. I could see that. So I guess it's not off the question here. And this one has like a very obvious place here, right? The picture is longer. I could take a little bit of this side, but I think it works. It works around here. Yeah, for this one, kind of like I mentioned, we could have the tire mark, maybe doing a little bit of a nest shape, like it was swerving off a little, and then here would be the unicorn. This is what unicorns look like, right? Oh, the horn. Yeah, that's what unicorns look like. We're killing a baby unicorn now. I'm escalating. Deer don't total cars. I mean, they can. They can pretty seriously wreck a car. Well, total seems like more than that though. So I guess you'd be right. Are unicorns bigger than deer by much? I would say horse-sized, since you know they are kind of horses. Not like a moose, no, not that big. Although I could make it bigger, just for the impression of it, just to make it feel more significant. It's a made-up creature anyway. We can make it any size we want. We can make him bean-sized. He's so sleepy. If we're being historically accurate, then they are rhino-sized. True. Valdevia unicorns are solid like steel and will total a car but still die on their path. Exactly. Evolution took an L not making unicorns real. It's that simple. They are real. They're called rhinos. That's where the unicorn story supposedly comes from. It's just, you know, a game of telephone with someone that saw a rhino. Goat style medieval unicorn. That could be fun. Yeah, just give it a little goatee. Give it like hairy legs and a tail, kind of a lion's tail, you know, which is still tough at the end. I would like that. We can do that. Hey, Mectol. No, I'm not peeling anything. I am peeled. But I am killing a unicorn today. Hey, Marina. Unicorns are real, they're called narwhals. That's true. They evolved to swim because they couldn't get on Noah's Ark. Yep, I think that's accurate. That's scientifically accurate. Maybe unicorns are lighter than deer, like birds. They're made of air. That's why they're so elusive. They keep floating away. I kept looking at your face thinking something was off but couldn't pinpoint it. Are your face lined like me? JSN Base, thank you for the follow. Is that Jason maybe? I need to touch some grass. We all need to touch some grass here. Okay. What's the best picture? What do you guys think? Which picture do you guys prefer? Let's call this one 1, this one's 2, and this one's 3. And the blob is where the unicorn would go. Just a placeholder for our composition. I look like 7 years younger. I literally started growing out this beard 6 years ago, so that's more or less accurate. I thought maybe a sunburn. Yeah, the lamps here are very warm, warm light, so it makes the stream look very orange. Eventually I might get, while I'm still here, I might get a different streaming light that I'll then bring back. I don't know, we'll see. Otherwise I'll just keep the warm orange lights. Like the first one. Hey Pyro, and hello El Miseria. Thank you for the follow. 3 looks too much like a training module example photo when you were doing security training. Is that good for it or bad for it? Explain. Got a nice shave. Not nice. I hate it. It was an accident. I messed up and I had to shave it because I accidentally shaved off this whole chunk of my beard. Hey, thank you so much for the sub and for the follow, sir. Welcome, welcome. Oh, nice entrance. Should just committed to the weird goatee. I wish I could have just had a nice goatee or a mustache, but I kind of just got a good chunk of, you know, the goatee and mustache area, so I couldn't have tried either. Next time I mess up, I might accidentally shave a chunk of my beard, I will try to do it in a part that doesn't that like over here or something, so I can just shave off the sides, but no luck this time. Val with a goatee, that would be cursed. It would be a little cursed. I don't really love goatees. I've never tried one on though. Have you worked in your stream? Oh, thank you. Yeah, I stream here every week. I try to go 3 times a week, but lately I'm trying 4 times a week. And yeah, I stream most of my work. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go with 1. I don't know why. It might be because it's the first one I found, and it just, you know, fit what I was thinking, or molded what I was thinking to fit it. So I think I'm gonna go with it. Next time I accidentally shave my beard, I'll be sure to purposely accidentally shave it in a good way. Exactly. Give myself a new style accidentally. Before I realized I was trans, I used to really want a beard. Now every day I wished for hair follicles on my face. Okay, so I've also found some sleeping horses to use. This is the only adult one I found. Obviously, horses don't tend to sleep on their sides. I didn't want to use a straight up dead horse because that might have gotten this stream into trouble. Also, it's not really something that's easy to find, so I figured I would just look for a sleeping horse. And I think horses sleep like this mostly when they're younger, which is why I'm seeing what do you call a baby horse? A foal? Am I getting that mixed up with a different animal? Yeah, a couple babies, which, you know, we could make this into a baby unicorn situation. But this one's an adult, and I think the pose works pretty well too. Pal, why not use a dead horse? I hear you can't beat it. Hey. Very good.
Matt's back on the menu tonight.
Matt, indeed. Some adult horses love to roll around. I've never seen that. Full? Hell yeah, I got it right. I'm guessing this is a dead unicorn? Indeed. Hey Hammy, how are you doing? Man, I'm so hungry. How hungry? God damn it, we're taking out all the horse puns today. I love it. Okay, let's select this horse out. Let's see if it matches our angle, at least roughly. I think that might work. Obviously we have the grass and stuff, but I might need to finish the face, just have the rest of it taken from another horse, because it's covered, unfortunately. But this could be a good starting point, just for the body. It's better than the blob we drew. Just remember, terrible pun. Well, shoot, tell us. The horse is sleeping, yeah. It's just sleeping, don't worry.
What do you call a herding dog that goes away for school? A border collie.
You should have been at the club. Okay, the horse more or less covers the entire area of the bike too. But I guess just to start, I will select this bike. I'm going to start with this tool. Then expand that selection. Don't worry about my camera going weird while I do this. It's a thing Photoshop does on this computer. And I'm gonna expand that 10 pixels. Sounds about right. And now let's see. Oh no. There we go. Kind of blends with the shadow, so I'm gonna have to select the shadows separately. Hello, every pony. I had to write a skit recently. I had the pleasure of giving them names. What kind of names that you give people? Okay, let's try this. That's a little better. It's still not perfect, but most of it is going to be covered. Oh, it started raining. Let me know if you guys hear some of the rain, because I'm like right under a window. Is under a roof that I'm streaming. And yeah, the window is like right above me. It's one of those like vertical or diagonal windows, so the rain hits it. Okay, I'm gonna rotate this. I think that should be fine. That's too much. I'm gonna do it in a separate layer and then edit it. I just want like the marks here on the side to keep going in the right direction, if that makes sense. Like they can just fade out, but looks like let's not let them end abruptly. There's an immediate and kind of visceral reaction to terms like every pony. I think they're really funny. I don't know, I've had people tell me I should make a My Little Pony affection AU, since everybody's into that now. I'm not gonna lie, I've kind of thought about it because it would be funny. More as a silly thing than a serious thing, but just like play into the meme.
It's not even same for liking My Little Pony, it's knowing that the show was genuinely really good and so much effort got put into sing like the songs.
Yeah, it was a good show. I enjoyed it. I was never in the fandom, but I did watch it. To be fair though, I was never in any fandom. What's up, Bean? What's up, Bean? You saw the eclipse? Lucky. 20 streams straight, hell yeah. You Shanti? What's up, little Bean? Ooh. He got a catnip overdose today. It was really funny. I'm kidding with the overdose, but I was with my mom, who's, you know, she's only ever had dogs and she loves dogs. So this is her first, the first cats she's really interacted with for a decent amount of time, and she really loves them. And I brought the catnip because I figured we might get some fun out of that. And I was teaching her how catnip works on cats, and we got so much of it. He was just like falling asleep. It was so funny. Little Bean. He got so relaxed. He got elevated, yes. Hello, Bean. Hey, Glizzy Gobbler. We're not making a disease, don't worry. I'm not quite out of my medical horror kick, but today we're killing a folklore creature. That's gonna be a bit different. Zooted on that nip. Ooh yeah, little guy. He's purring very hard right now. I don't think the mic picks that up. You want to pet him so badly? I will do that for you. I'm gonna give him pets in honor of Chance. Why you gotta be in a whole different continent? You just gotta fly over and see him. Very easy. Does Bean prefer you peeled? No, I don't think he does, because he used to scratch up against my beard a lot, and also like clean it sometimes. He just went to clean my beard. He would just sort of lick it. Like cats do to groom each other, and it was really cute. But obviously he hasn't been able to do that. He still does the scratching thing because it is a little scratchy. I don't think he likes it as much. So yeah, Bean has been really disappointed by my mishap, by my shaving mishap. Poor thing. Don't worry, Bean, you'll grow back, and then you'll have all the beard cuddles. Yes, indeed. You're flying over there and kidnapping Bean. No, don't take him away from me. Oh, it still does it. It still scratches a little bit here. It's like, you know, a couple days worth of beard. He's kissing my fingers.
Why cats decided where I was living with. Perfect animal was like, you may continue worshipping me and taking care of my babies.
Yes. They're basically our parasites. but the voluntary parasites. We have decided to take on these little guys. He's purring. Oh, baby. Okay, let me put the unicorn quote unquote here. We're gonna need to remove the grass, fix up the parts that are covered by the grass, mostly the face. Oh, he's still doing it. Oh, he did it like a couple legs and realized there was no hair. Bean, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You'll be able to groom me at a later date, okay? You just have to wait for it to grow a little bit. I bet when it grows a little bit, you'll be able to do it. He just did a couple licks and then realized I can't groom him. Poor baby. Worry not. He is too sweet. Bean, do you want to say anything to chat? Look, he's there behind you. Right here. Look. 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 There. You only have eyes for me? What is he doing? There's no beard. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, little man. You can come up, though. Come on over. He loves me so much. He does. And vice versa. Come on. There you go. There you go. Where's my little guy? Don't worry, Bean. It's down. There you go. Beautiful. Bean is so thoughtful to maintain a Euclidean form when he's on camera as to not melt our brains. Yeah, it's true. He's so nice. House of Decline came out as trans this week. Yeah, I saw. I'm really happy for them. You're going through a similar process with your mom's cat. He loves your mom more than anyone else and finally got to the point where he'll let me touch his face more often and accept food from me. Yeah, nice. Bean just went through that with my mom. He adapted surprisingly quickly, considering how scared he is of new people, but my mom just like really put in the time and went to see him all the time, respected his like boundaries and stuff, and he really quickly warmed up to her. You're a great neck pillow, aren't you? Yes, you are. Okay, so let's actually work on this for a bit. Thank you for the safe reminder. Okay, we got our half a horse here. He has, what do you call these straps? It's not a muzzle. Well, whatever you call these straps. And, but I don't think I'll remove them quite yet because I think I'm just going to replace the entire face. The other option would be to take this side of the face and just flip it and have, you know, have it be like a perfect mirror. I don't think that would work super well. So yeah, as you can see, I was looking for horse sleep. I found it. This is where I found it. That's the same one, right? Yeah. I mean, if we're lucky, we might find another picture of the same horse taken at a similar time, but I don't think so. We have another sleeping foal. It's mostly foals. Bridal, that's the thing. It's the mistake I made. Don't you see it? Shaved. You wizard. I accidentally shaved a chunk of my beard, so I had to shave the rest of it. I fucked up. This one's pretty good. Missing like the very tip of the face, but you're not a horse. There are plenty of horses if we just want like the face. But I'm looking a little bit further in this search of horse sleep, just in case we find another picture of a horse lying down. Because you never know. Don't you think, Bean? Val claims to have molted, but I wonder if it isn't a doppelganger. It's the other Val. Here's... oh! I was just wondering if we'd find a picture of the same horse at a similar time, and there it is, I think.
Su barba barbilla. Un día, Vin recuperará tu barba.
You will, you will. But yeah, it feels so weird after, you know, being used to having a beard for 6 years. It feels so weird not to have it. It's like, you know, every time I look in the mirror, it's like a different guy. Feels very strange. So I can't wait to get it back. Whoa, mounted archer. So cool. Okay, no more pictures of horses sleeping. Whoa. And one less kitty sleeping, I guess. Feel the wind on my face. I'd rather be protected. Where are you going, Bean? No, he's going to eat some. How long will it take to get a beard? I don't know. It took me, I want to say like a month or two last time the first time I grew it out, to get it to a point where I liked it. But actually, like, yeah, I want to say like maybe a month or so. Then I let it grow a bit too long, and then finally I found a good middle point. But yeah, at that time, Bean, don't throw water all over. Did you throw water? No, okay. Yeah, that time I had a lot more like little bald spots in my beard than just got filled in. So I am hoping it'll take less this time. I'm hoping, you know, the years of beard growth have made it grow a little bit longer. Reading this one version of the Three Little Pigs set in the American Southwest. It's called Los Tres Jabalíes. Oh, so like wild pigs. You wanna come on, Bean? Come on. Come on. He's gonna jump up and make a ruckus. Come on. What is it? He's just looking at me. Jump up. Come on. It's gonna jump up by surprise and scare me, like he always does. I think this one might work best, even though it is a different horse. Bean, come up. You're gonna scare me. Come on, I'm gonna pick you up. Oh yeah. That one picture of a throuple sleeping, I did notice that. What you doing, Bean? Instead of big bad wolf, it's a coyote. Makes sense. Actually matches up pretty well. Surprisingly. Why is it moving so slow? This tool has been so wonky. Swear to God. Okay, let's start out with a little selection here. It's gonna make my camera go all weird. That horse is doing a sick shoulder stand. Hell yeah. That's cute, Hammy. I like that. Okay, so this is a start. Okay, then once I have everything kind of set up, we'll start editing things to make it feel more like a unicorn. Where somebody mentioned medieval unicorns, yeah, I think that would be something pretty cool to emulate at least some parts of. To just not make it feel like a normal horse with. Why are you sitting like that, Bean? He's shrimping right now. He really be shrimping. Anyway. Yeah, just add some fun stuff to make it feel a bit different to a horse. Jabalíes is the Spanish word for just wild pigs. Boars, I think, would be the English word. And then there is javelinas or javalinas, I think, which is like a specific type of smaller wild pig. But jabalíes just means boar in general. I think it would, yeah, it would just translate generally to a wild boar. Okay, so we're gonna go to the curves and we're gonna go to the green channel. I'm gonna remove some of that to make it match the rest of the horse. Then we'll make the whole thing match everything, but for now, just matching things one at a time. Okay. So we have this nose and this one, which don't match perfectly, but both of them are kind of missing this corner. I could... Oh, it's raining again. Let me know if you can hear it, or if it's too annoying. That was actually real quick. It actually stopped, but it's kind of raining on and off. Yeah, I could just flip this and have the other side kind of matched, but it wouldn't look great. But we could just use the front of a goat's face, so we can give it a goatee. That would give it, you know, at least like the first distinctive unicorn thingy. You ever see the video of the wild boar in someone's house taking the lint filter out of their dryer? No. That's really funny. Hey, Sefik. I only got the stream to load on desktop instead of phone. The shaveness is much more strange looking when it's properly visible. True. It's also like, even though if I had a darker beard, it would already be fairly noticeable, but I have a very light beard, like much lighter than my hair. It's pretty strange because, yeah, my hair and my beard are like different colors. My beard is lighter, and the scent, like this chunk here, like specifically these two chunks more than anywhere else, are a little bit redheaded, which is really strange because I don't have any redheads in my family. My dad, though, does have, he never has his beard, he never lets his beard grow, but the few times that I've seen it, he does have a few redheaded hairs. So there is some gene out there in my family on my dad's side that has a little bit of redhead, which is pretty interesting that it shows up exactly like in these spots. If that happens to anyone else, let me know, because I always found that pretty interesting. But yeah, thing is, since my beard is much lighter than my hair, not that much, but it is light colored. Even though I have like a couple days worth of beard here, it's hardly noticeable, and it'll take a bit longer to be noticeable. So yeah, that's fairly annoying. Right now it kind of looks like a little dirty. It's not a good look. There's some people that can pull off the couple days without shaving look. I can't. It's common? Okay, interesting. It's not common over here, but I guess people are mostly, there are not that many like blonde people here. Or lighter hair, not blonde, but I am considered blonde in Spain. But that's because, you know, there's not a lot of light haired people. Dude I know used to be like, I can't grow my beard because it's ginger gross. Oh, that'd be gross. It's pretty cool. It's the rarest color of hair. It looks dope. Okay, let's do goatee. Let's see what I find. Should be a white goat, ideally. I mean, this is not bad. Gonna get a couple of pictures. Hey, Borango. Are people weird about it? Is that an American thing? Seen anyone who's weird about red hair? Said I only know like one naturally redhead person. He's only ever gotten compliments about it. Okay, let me try these out. I don't know if the angle will be great. This one might be the best angle. It's facing down a little bit more, so this one might match. I could just do the whole front of the face as a goat. Might give it just a little distinction. Don't worry about the camera. It's just this tool. That was awful. Not a great job, Photoshop. I'm just gonna tell it to select the whole face, and hopefully that'll work. And again, the camera's gonna go weird. People getting bullied for it? That must be an American thing. Is it like leftover racism against the Irish? I wonder where that comes from. Oh, this tool. This tool works so wonky since I updated. It only seems to be with the tablets, interestingly enough. This should work, I hope. We love our leftover racism. What's so creepy about it? Words here and other red-headed women sometimes. It's wild. Just leave the goat head in. Just like unrelated accident. There's a goat head on the ground. Also, I'm thinking like narwhal horn for the unicorn's horn. I don't know. Ah, the angle's not perfect, honestly. Maybe this is better. Let me try this one too. This might fit better. It's the same goat. Again, the camera's gonna do its thing. Yeah, I think Narwhal might work pretty well. We'll see what we find in terms of pictures though, since it is a fairly rare animal. I think this one's facing the front too much. This one's it's like more like this, which is what we need, but also slightly turned. So I'm not sure. Maybe I'll look for more goat pictures. I don't know. It's a weird match. What if I separate this? Just put it outside, like so. And remove the lips. that'll make it feel like, you know, the face is slightly lower, or pointing lower. That's my hope, at least. Just maybe mix the features of the horse and the goat a little more. Like bigger nostrils. See, all horses have really large nostrils for some dang reason. Who knows? Strange beasts they are. I think I've talked about this on stream, but horses give me body horror. You ever look at a horse skeleton? I don't know, just gives me a weird vibe. The fact that, you know, this, what we're seeing here, if we were to look at this thing's skeleton, this would be the leg. Well, this would be the leg for us, right? And this would be the foot for us. But there's only a single finger that's holding everything up. This here, what we see as the front of the horse's leg, this is just a really big finger. Like, these are the phalanxes. We're seeing this. These two bones. But in huge. It's messed up. Horses are messed up. Made them. They walk on their nails too, yes. Yeah, imagine walking on 4 of your, like, single fingers. Like, imagine you just had this to stand on. See, horses are body horror. Okay, I like the goat face. It's growing on me. Now that it looks a little bit more horse-like, I think it fits better. Still needs a little. Oh, it's raining again. Still needs a little adjusting, but otherwise pretty good. Maybe I'll put a second soft light. No. Normal layer. Yeah, there we go. It's giving the little goatee little more darkness so I can see it against the ground. And also let me trim the edge with the hair tool. Hey Ricochet, what happened to this horse? Oh, don't worry, it's sleeping. It's sleeping and slowly morphing into a unicorn. Don't worry about it too much. So should we give it unrealistic body standards? Thinking that this horse, and horses in general, they have, especially if they lie down like this, very large bellies. If we cut that down and make it feel like pretty slim, I feel like that's more unicorn-like. Like unicorns are typically depicted as very slender. So maybe that'll help. Let's see, let me put this in a group and just do that on the group, like so. I'm gonna have to redo some of the lighting. They rely on the sloshing of their organs to breathe when at full gallop. Are you kidding? It's epic. I hope you're kidding, because that sounds really, really messed up. They rely on the sloshing of their organs to gallop? This is extremely cursed. You're not helping the horses in the body horror allegations. Oh my god. I'm gonna add a clone stamp layer just on top of our main horse, just so we remove any trace of the bridle. There was just a little corner there, but no more bridle. It is a wild unicorn. Horses are so weird. They're strange. Horses' bones are part of the respiratory system. You're making things up now. Come on. Oh, I do know one. I do know one cursed horse fact. Horses can't puke. Bean is snoring. Horses can't puke. So some of them build up a large stone in their in their stomach. I'm not kidding. A large, round, smooth stone that builds up in their stomach over the years. You're fucked up. That's why colic is so bad. I mean, I bet if you can't puke, colic is pretty bad. I mean, you up here snoring? I don't know if you guys got the snoring, but he snored there for a little bit. Really cute. Nope. Pose change. Showing you his feet. Those are good feet, Bean. Good job. He's just covering his little face. I love when he does that. What if unicorns had like a different type of toes? What if they had like 2-fingered toes or something? Just like thinking of little ways to make them feel different from horses. What if they had human hands? Did horses get fucked up by themselves, so we just took advantage of them because they were useful for humans, or is it an extremely fucked up breeding thing? They mostly did this to themselves before we got to them. They got themselves fucked up. They wanted more fast and more big and gave up everything else in the pursuit. You know what? We gotta respect the grind. When I was in 10th grade, when I walk home from school, I would pass by a deer that had been killed by a car. I watched over the weeks as it bloated up like a balloon and then ruptured under the heat. Oof, the scent. Did nobody just remove that deer? Was it like far out of the way, or was it in like some street? They moved it off the road, okay. What about goat legs? What kind of feet do goats have? They have the two toes. So that could be good. Now, do goats lie down? Let me look for goat sleep. I got baby goats. Ooh, that seems to be it. Not a lot of images. Oh wait, there's still some good ones. So what I'm looking for is this angle, which this more or less matches, but it is once again covered by our old friend, the grass. Ooh. These baby goats. Butts. Feet. I got feet. Got feet. Wait. Will Twitch ban me for this? Can't show a feed on Twitch. I mean, there are baby goats, but we can probably make it work. Look at that pose, though. What a diva. Running large courses just burst. Yeah, have you ever seen whales blowing up? There are plenty of videos of whales just blowing up. I wouldn't want to be near any of that. Just imagine the smell. Oof. It's not the right quality. God, this tool is so broken. Okay. It's not the right quality. But it's what we got. It's the best we got. blowing up whales? Where's the dynamite? No kidding. Actually, someone tried that. Someone, I don't recall where this was. There was a beached whale and they couldn't get rid of it because it's huge, right? So someone had the absolutely 1 million IQ idea of putting dynamite in the whale and blowing it up. It did not go well. Everybody got pelted with rotting whale bits. There's video of it. It's definitely a video. Unicorns blow up after dying into a cloud of rainbow smoke, glitter, and confetti. Yeah, like I commend them on the fantastic idea because it gave us entertainment, but I would not want it, wouldn't have wanted to be there. Oh my god. Swarming alien species. Thank you for the follow. Wait, we just got swarming alien fauna and swarming alien species. What the hell? Where are you guys coming from? Weird feats. I like that. Okay, so I'm gonna use the other one too. This one in the back. Hello, Bean. Where you going? Ooh, big stretch. Oh, just changing poses. Hello. Oh, kiss for you. Wait, you're off camera. I move him and he just goes. Hello, Bean. Let the camera try to pick up your face. You're in the shadows. Light beam behind him. Was in Oregon. Well, thank you, Oregonians, if you even say that, for bringing us that delightful video of a whale blowing up. I'm gonna put it where the other hoof was. And hopefully that'll work. And let's put some lighting on it. Okay. Are these feet too small? I think they might be too small, right? Compared to the original hooves. Let me go a little bigger. Gonna have to cut off a little chunk of the leg here to just make it slimmer. That's a bit better, I think. Okay, so far so good. Now, okay, this one won't work with this picture, so we're gonna need another picture for the front hoof, because we're seeing it from the front. So, let's go back to goat. Let's just look for goat this time, because we're likely to find good pictures of them from the front, like just here. Yeah, that should do the trick. That's... I love the floating horse head. Okay, this is gonna need to be a bit bigger, not that big. Photoshop, don't freak out, please. Thank you. Okay. The lighting. Gonna be a problem. I can just flip it. It's pretty symmetrical. It also gives like the tip of the legs this like longer hair that I think is pretty typical as well to unicorns. They just have like these hairy legs for some reason. Oh, flip vertical, please. Yeah, that works. And if some expert comes in and says, the hooves are wrong, they should be flipped, I'll be like, have you ever seen unicorn hooves, you nerd? That's what I will say. Oh, talking about people arguing, I had a completely new type of guy show up on my Twitter replies the other day. It was really funny. And I nearly missed it because I didn't see it in my notifications. It was under the teeth root posts, which had a ton of comments. So I missed it until someone replied to it, which I'm glad they did, because it truly was a new type of guy. Look at this. Hold on, I'm pasting the screenshot with the censored name. There we go. So somebody asks, the context for this is somebody asked, oh, do you maybe know any doctors in your family or something, because your like medical descriptions are really accurate. And I was like, I studied medicine. And this guy shows up and replies, studied medicine to full public with photoshopped images. Candid for community notes. I thought medicine was one of the few remaining viable beacon of charity-focused professions, maintaining ethical Hippocrates codex. Unless this is a part of a phobia-focused sociology study. Oh my god, so funny. Just like the absolute confidence of calling it the Hippocrates Codex. This person's referring to the Hippocratic Oath, which is a thing that's been traditionally done by doctors. It's kind of oath to first do no harm. You've probably heard of first do no harm, because that's like one of the main principles of the Hippocratic Oath. It's an oath that doctors have to do, to just say, like, you know, there's many versions of it. There's an original version, the Greek version, that says a lot of like random things that don't really apply nowadays. There's also a lot of modern versions that are a bit like more, you know, applicable to modern medicine. None of them mentions anything about misinformation, which is really funny, because this person managed to misspell the name of the oath about an oath that I did not swear, because that's not really done in Spain, and that I also did not break. So it's a fucking hat trick, of mistakes. It's so funny. Beautiful. Oh, somebody. Okay, so Rachel, who's a friend, Rachel Goldfinger. You can find her stuff on. I'll link to her stuff in a second. I showed this to her, and she was like, I couldn't stop thinking about Hippocrates Codex, and she made it as a PlayStation cover for a fake game, and it's so good. No, wait. Copy? There it is. Hippocrates Codex. It's so good. This is, hold on. I will show you guys her Twitter, so you can go follow her if you wish. She's a really good artist, and she does a lot of graphic design stuff and posters. There it is. This person does not speak English as a first language. No, I don't think so. I think they were either drunk or English was not the first language. It's like to fool public. I don't really get what candidate for community note means here. Like, I don't really know what they were going for there. One of the few remaining viable beacon. Singular. I don't know. There's a lot of weird things that make you think, yeah, he's not a native speaker. I should be ashamed of myself for fooling the public. I'm so sorry, Hippocrates. I have failed thee. But yeah, anyway, if you go on Discord now and you look at my bio on my Discord accounts, it is now it now says you're part of my phobia focused sociology study. Okay, that works. Obviously, it needs tweaking, but it shall work. Okay, so let's clone stamp the rest of this hoof out. This is what Elon Musk on Twitter does to your brain. Hey SD, how are you doing? How are you feeling? To having was it dengue? Hey, everybody go follow Asti here on Twitch. Because he's been streaming, haven't you? Thank you. We need funding. Our study needs funding. Hold on, let me do shout out the art of Asti. Finally beat the dengue allegations. Y'all go follow Asti. He's been doing some great streams. When he wasn't sick, but hopefully you can come back to them. Okay, so I need to reduce the blue here. I think especially in the lights. I got some yellow. Okay, so reds a little bit. That's the one. Perfect. I finally stream again this week. Yeah, no shame about having to rest, having dengue fever. But yeah, I'm glad you're feeling better. Also, yeah, I'm making a dead unicorn. That's why I'm changing parts of the horse. I had this idea of a traffic accident, but instead of running over a deer, they ran over a mythical creature. I love killing mythical creatures. It's so funny. I think I have a problem. But truly, it is one of the joys of life. I think a dead fantastical creature is, I don't know, it just has enough of the absurd to make it like both magical and funny. That explains the goat feet. Yeah, I went with goat feet and the face as well. The nose and goatee are from goat as well. Yeah, I wanted to like distinguish it a little bit from a normal horse, so it didn't feel, you know, too horsey. First the mermaids and the unicorn. Yeah, and not only that, hold on, I shall show you the collection, the dead animal collection. So I have killed the hellkite, which was a cryptid that we created. That was one of the first things that the Discord server was created for. We did this like community cryptid creation, and I killed it. I think that might have been my first dead cryptid situation. Thinking about it. No, actually no. The very first one was Megalomorpho. Although this is really just like, you know, the discarded exoskeleton. But pretty much. And scrolling up, trying to find a couple of them. This one is an actual dead Megalomorpho after they fused by the human. I also did a dead werewolf for its skull. Then there's the dead mermaid, which should be... Where is that? Oh, here it is. Dead mermaid. Which was, in terms of like classic mythical creatures, that was one of them. I did the dead alien. Why is it so small? There it is. Dead alien. I did the dead angel and demon. This is a demon, and the angel is from earlier. I guess I did the dead homunculi. These are preserved, but they're dead. The dead giants. Killed so many things. The dead crabman. A lot of these don't qualify as mythical creatures, but since I'm fishing them out, and talking about fishing them out, this is a Fiji mermaid. And I'm missing one. I'm missing. Oh, I did another mermaid. Sorry, I did 2 dead mermaids actually. This is a whale fall one. I'm a monster. I'm just horrible. I keep killing them. And where's this one? This one's pretty recent. The gnome! Here it is. I feel like technically, just talking about like classic mythical creatures, it would have to be the gnome and the mermaid. But I've done plenty of other dead things. Will you give it weird colored blood? Roculus usually bleeds from the nose and the mouth. Oh yeah, I should do a puddle under the nose. I was thinking about the color. I'm not sure. Thinking blue maybe? Rainbow. I kind of want to give it like I kind of want to keep it plausible. So that's like it would be a fun artistic license, but I don't know. I'm not sure yet. The ethereal untouchable purity allegory has been hit by a 2018 Ford F-150. The man sure loves his dead things. I do. I guess the giant could also be considered a classic legendary creature. I'm glad that Tsuchino survived the encounter with me. Yeah. You want to kill that one. I want to do a fairy at some point. I had this idea of the first idea I had, it's fairly similar to this one, was like crashing on the windshield, but that's been done. Like I feel like that's been done. Like, I've seen that somewhere. I think it's like unconscious inspiration there. But the other idea I had is a kid gleefully showing you like this in his fist a dead fairy that he found. I think that would be so funny. It's a little similar to the dog bringing back the dead gnome, but I still think the flavor is different enough that it would still be funny. Or bean. The bean one might be a little too similar. I mean, that would be good for the bean account though. I don't need to evolve into crab. I was born under the crab stars, and I was born into a state known for their fresh crab harvests. Oh yeah, you're already crab. Like oil spurifaction rainbows. I get you. Yeah, I like that. Like a base. Yeah, we'd have to be like maybe a base dark color, just black, and then have an oily sheen to it. Silver blood. Didn't know about that. Yeah, that like realistically that would be really hard to explain, but also hard to make. I think I'll keep the oil. Oil is much easier because you can just add bubbly soap textures. Oil on pavement, yeah. I think that's the way to go. I do have a lot of like just generally oiled shimmery textures from the Fractal series. Got zapped by the lantern, like the bug zapper. That's good as well. Okay, we got a decent base. We need the horn, obviously. What else should a unicorn have? Should we do longer mane? Like maybe that flows out a little bit to this side as well, just like the tail. What else? Apart from the horn, which we're getting to. Gonna narwhal. Is that how you write it? WH? Maybe not. Or either that or not any pictures. Let me go to the browser. Oh, it's raining again. Hope it isn't too noisy. Here's me looking for pictures of accidents. Thankfully, I don't think there was anything bloody on that page. Let's go to Wikimedia. Rainbow shimmer to the hide. Could add that. Hey Blazes, have a good dinner. What you cooking, yeah. Okay. Nar. Yeah, it's how I wrote it. WH. Okay, there are some pictures. Let's filter by license and hope we're lucky. That sure is a narwhal. Sea unicorn. That's a really good picture. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm getting distracted, but this picture goes hard. Not for what we're using now. Like I don't have any use for the horn here. It's very low quality. But just like the two fishermen, like the dad fisherman showing his kids something, you could just add anything grotesque in here and it's perfect. It's already pretty grotesque, but something fantastical. That's a wonderful fucking picture. I love finding these completely by accident. And it's in the public domain. It's old as hell. 1926, David goes to Greenland. Well, thank you, David, for going to Greenland, and Harry Raven. Oh, here we have narwhal horns. Not a great picture, though. Let's see this one. Two tusk. Ooh. Teeth. We always come back to teeth. The person who took this picture should have just focused it. That would have been great. Now that's what I'm talking about. A sea unicorn? Not for long. It's about to be a roadkill unicorn. Okay, I think this one is we could use, but let me scroll down. Ah, carved narwhal tusks. Yeah, that's dope. Look at this. It's so detailed. I mean, I'm sorry for the narwhal who got hunted down, but still good carving. And we here have a little chunk of just a horn with some metal cappings, but I would have liked to have the whole thing. Would it make more sense if the horn's slightly curved? How so? I think in the sense possibly, but it wouldn't feel as unicorny. Happy eclipse to you as well. Be like a rhino. I want something really long and thin. Your eyes are really tired from staring at the sun all day. Understandable. Okay, Rose, have a good time zone. Thanks for coming. Rest your eyes. Whoa! Look at the glitz. Look at the glamour. I would drink the blood of my enemies in that. Okay, this picture is not amazing. I think my favorites are the... Why is this one 3D? Okay. I don't think I can un-3D it. Maybe I can. Maybe I can un-3D this. Why would they 3D this picture though? That's my question. I'm curious. I'm curious if you can un-3D a 3D picture. I'm gonna download it just to test. Also, the horn is pretty good, but mostly curious about the 3D part. And I'm gonna download this as well. And we're gonna go back to Photoshop. Didn't get to see the eclipse because it's cloudy. Oh, I'm sorry. There will be more. Worry not. Okay, so here's what I was thinking. Gonna make a copy of this, and this one's gonna be green and blue, and this one's red. I move it. You can un-3D a part of it, obviously. You can't do it to the whole thing at once, because that is the point of 3D. But if you just move the channels around, we can actually get the full horn here, more or less. It's still a little bit of wonkiness, but that's interesting. Oh, thank you for the save reminder. I can summon an eclipse with this red bean looking thing with eyes and mouth on it. Oh no. Griffith. Okay, let's see. So we got this, which is honestly a viable option. And we got this, which is way longer. And I also see it as pretty viable, to be honest. Obviously, we would take a chunk of it, because it's way too large to be usable. Yeah, we could take either, I'm thinking the one on the right here because it's a little twisty, so that's pretty nice. Either this one or Long Boy. What do you guys think? Like lighting wise, I think maybe this one will work a little better, but that's not really a problem because we can change the lighting. We have that power. Hey, Fate. I feel like this one has more interesting shape, just by manner of being a little twisty. So maybe that work. What sketchy link do you have for me, Uranium? Cool antlers. What's up with this one? Have you ever considered using 3D models to incorporate spaces into your stuff? I have thought about it, but 3D rendered stuff tends to have a very 3D looking vibe, just with how the lighting and stuff is rendered, which is fairly hard to incorporate into photos. It's doable. It really depends on what you do. Humans tend to look the most obvious that is 3D, just because of the pose and stuff. It usually doesn't feel entirely natural. Some objects, depends on how bright they are, how they react to lighting, could fit pretty easily. I have used 3D for, and I didn't make the 3D model for this, but it was for a character that Trevor had designed, and it was really kind of like, it had this really like ropey meaty texture, so that really translated well to mixing it into a photo, especially because it was like fairly blurry black and white photo. So no, it was fairly seamless there, but it really depends. It's a case by case thing. So okay, let's go with this. I'm gonna combine these two. Or before I do that, this part here up top is not perfect. Maybe I take this and stretch it slightly. That should work. Feels more or less, you know, like it matches. There are some little elements that still don't, but I'm gonna call it and combine there. And now I'm just gonna do a full selection. It's probably gonna select the... it got the shadow. God damn it. I was too quick in guessing it would be correct. Bad job, Photoshop. Oh. Okay. Gonna have to remove this little band that's holding it upwards. Oh yeah, also, fun fact, completely unrelated to any of this. I didn't mention it on stream. I probably told you guys that my mom paints. Yeah, I did tell you. I showed you her Instagram and stuff. Yeah, my mom paints. She has painted for many years. She's always done art, but specifically painting. She paints here at home, and since I'm here at my home, at my parents' house for a couple months, I figured I might try my hand at painting a little bit as well. I haven't done that in years, so yeah, just for myself though. I'm not intending to do anything especially cool with it. We're doing a story about it, but I'm just gonna do it to enjoy myself, and you might never see the results. Because I think that's just cool. Like, I'll do it for myself. And hey, if at the end of it, I'm proud of it, I want to share it, I will. I'm not gonna stop myself from that. But first and foremost, it's just gonna be a little thing for me. Because I feel like if I take it as like a big project and I put a lot of hope and expectations on it, and tell people I'm gonna do this and it's gonna be real cool, I'm gonna put too much pressure on myself, and then I'm not gonna do it, or I'm gonna be ultimately disappointed. So I'd rather just do it for myself in this way. Have I seen a Chinese water deer skull before? Nope. Does not ring a bell. Vampire deer. Oh yeah, I know the ones you're talking about. Yeah, the thing with the painting is I got everything ready. I got the paints. Well, my mom has those. I bought myself a canvas. I got an old what do you call it? Like a little stand, the thing where you put the painting on. I don't know what the name for that is. I got an old one that my mom had that was kind of broken. I got it working again. So I got it all ready. I'm just missing an idea. That's kind of my main hurdle. So whenever I come up with something cool that I could paint, that would be served better by a painting than by a Photoshop, because I have a ton of ideas, but they're mostly stuff that, you know, wouldn't really work in painting. That makes sense because it's Photoshop. So I'm gonna have to think of something outside my usual wheelhouse in that regard. Hello, Bean. Oh yeah. Big yawn. Okay, we're gonna do a little desaturation of the whole thing. And then we gotta fix up the lighting. Hello, Bean. Oh, you skipped the song. Well, I guess you didn't like this song very much. That's okay. We got a new one now. You can't even hear it. Well, I guess it was a principle thing. Hello, Bean. He wants cuddles. And he wants to show the camera his tail. It is Bean time. It's always Bean time. A little kiss on the chin. He loves it. Yeah, let's see uranium. Hold on. So silly. They're wearing little hats. What a little hats. Like the gnomes of deer. I'm sorry I can't scratch your very well with my beard. With my lack of beard. I'm sorry, Bean. I swear it'll come back. It was just a mistake. It's okay. It'll be back. He's purring constantly. What's up, Bean? We're making a unicorn. You know what a unicorn is? Like a really large cat. Bean has only ever lived with cats before humans, so I gotta explain everything to him in terms of cats. That's the only way he gets it. Hello, Bean. Your breath stinks. It stinks like a sleepy cat. Yeah. when he yawns at me after sleeping. He's a smelly boy. Otherwise, he's really really, really clean. So he smells like nothing. He's so clean, aren't you? You can take a good whiff, and I get nothing. Nothing. No smell at all. Not like your friend Morty. That guy stank. You stink. You don't. You don't stink. I don't have a use of my tablet since Bean is sitting on it. So I'm gonna have to freehand this with my mouse. You wanna hop up? Hop on. Yeah, hop on. Let's go. Oop. Let's go. No? What color does unicorn bleed? We've been thinking about it. I'm not sure yet. I think it's gonna be like bluish or black, and Asti suggested some kind of like oily sheen to kind of make it rainbowy, which I like. So I think that's what I'm gonna try. Very good, Bean. There we go. You're well locked in there. Now I can use my tablet. This feels short. Maybe if I make it thinner. Oh, God. This tool is so broken lately. Imagine if you ran this guy over and his horn was pointing at you. That would go right through the windshield and obliterate you. Okay. Bean, let's make a shadow layer. How about that? Bean purrs in approval. Bean deserves treats now. What do you guys think? I need a second opinion on this. Does he deserve treats? The driver did not survive that impact. He did not. Do blood on the... Would be fun. Just red blood to mark it specifically as he killed that guy. Treats for Bean? Got 2 people clamoring for treats for Bean. Think that's enough, Bean? I don't know. Don't seem too enthused about it, so maybe we'll hold off. I don't know. Bean treats? Okay. The people are clamoring for it, Bean. Do you think you can give us a good crunch, though? Okay, don't move, Bean. There we go. I'm grabbing the treats. Stay here. Let's move the mic up close so we can get a good crunch. Let's see. These are his favorite crunchy treats. They're very large too, because he deserves them. Bean? Here you go. Ooh, you made so many bits of treat fall down. Hold on, I got them for you. Okay. Why did you jump up like that? He didn't even finish his treats. Here. He's off to his food. Just gonna eat more. Why did you jump like that?
Small crunch.
It's a treat energizing, absolutely. Okay, where were we? Yes, we're drawing shadows on things. Bean, don't bite that. Come up here. You got little bits of treat that you missed. What are you doing? Shh, Bean. It's going crazy. It was definitely the treats. He got energized. Where is the face? That's the goat bit of the face. That's the horn. And that's face. Okay, I'm gonna make on top of the whole face. What the hell is this being up to? Yeah, on top of the whole thing, I'm gonna draw its own shadow. Just so it matches the one in the body. I have no band. Hello. And Barnsdale, thank you for the follow. Rip Horsey. It's okay. He's just pretending. Don't worry about it. Valdevia, incredibly scalding hot, will boil the water molecules. Making like evil variants of me. I approve of this. Valdevia is my current variation. But there are many more left to be discovered. No, it's not GeoGuessr, but can I ask where the road is? I have no clue. I wish I knew. There are no clues like license plates. The vegetation doesn't doesn't tell me anything particularly useful. Could be in many places of the world, but it does seem like a warm tempered place. Looking at the trees. Some palm trees. What you doing? No, he's playing. He's playing with his toy. Doing good, band. How about you? Small Valdevia is an ant-sized vowel. Could be Asia. Could be. Bikes makes me think it might be, since bikes are really common there. Like Southeast Asia maybe, but that's a completely random guess, to be honest. We need Rainbolt on the case. Someone call him. Okay, let's see. I think we got the unicorn here mostly covered. I wonder if it could change like the body in some way to make it feel like lighter or slimmer. I don't know, Siphon, that seems like a Mary Sue self-insert. Gonna get back to music, but it's been like 9 months since Artist changed you. Hey, 9 months is nothing. You'll shake off that rust in no time. I spent my longest period without making art, I think, was like 1.5 2 years. And I got back into it. Make it feel like more gaunt, maybe. Look at the waists. That would make it feel a little frail or sickly, I think, though. Although we could lean into that. Just make it feel... You know, it's the last of its species. It's been struggling, you know? Sounds good, Uranium. Thank you for coming. A good time zone. The Family Guy death pose. Okay, should we go a little gaunt, a little sickly, a little sick with it? We already reduced the tummy. To a point where it's a little slimmer than a regular horse, but... CXCS, good night. What are we trying to guess here? No, we were just coming up with Valdevia variants. Because today I am Valdevia because I had to shave off my beard after a mishap. So a terrible shaving mishap. I had to get rid of the whole thing. God, this tool is being so wonky today. What? Okay, yeah. At this point, it does feel a little sickly because with the hips poking out. Also got this bit of leg here with the. I might actually just remove that. Also, it's a boy. I think. Not good at judging horse genitals. Okay, we gotta try not to go too harsh on the shadows because it's, well, I guess it is a fairly sunny day. Don't know why. Oh, just the lighting of the photo gave me the vibe that it was an overcast day, but I wasn't looking up close at the shadows and seeing that they were actually like fully cast shadows. So I guess just the picture being low contrast that sort of gave me a vibe, and I didn't double check. I'm glad I did now. The shadow kind of goes back and right, yeah. That'll actually help us hide things. That's good. I'm glad I figured that out. Bean, enjoy your meal. Ctrl Z is just not working today. Like, I have to press it several times for it to register once. What's up with you, Photoshop? All I know about horses is that they're beautiful, beauteous from afar, but dangerous in the back and dangerous in the front, as well as under. That's true. Don't piss off a horse. It can fuck you up pretty easy. Especially if you're behind. Because a horse kick can mess you up real quick. Bean, what are you... Stop doing that. He has like a little not blanket, like a, well, I guess kind of a blanket that mostly the dogs have used, and for some reason he keeps scratching it, and he right now trying to scratch it into his food bowl. I was like, no, don't do that. Baby crimes, yes. Blanky crimes, if you will. So it's gonna be goat legs. And it's raining again. I hope it's not too annoying on the audio. You cannot hear it. Okay, that's good. I thought it would be picked up. But I guess the noise filter canceled it well. That's good. Okay. Got the lighting more or less covered. Yeah, I was talking about doing a little bit of a rib shadow. I don't really get here. I'm not going to be super specific about it because I don't want to have to figure out enough horse anatomy to figure out where each rib goes. So just gonna do a little hint of it, you know? Kind of make it feel like this thing hasn't been fed very well. There we go. Just a tiny hint. You edit the hooves? Yes, those are goat hooves. Yeah, I was the face as well. The like the goatee, obviously, and nose are goat as well. Hello, Bean. How are you? You have been caught, apprehended for baby crimes. You will now serve as my beard. Oh, great. Thank you, Bean. My beard is finally back. You just stay there, Bean. Come on, you're not gonna collaborate? My dude. He's not gonna collaborate with me. I just wanted you to be my beard for like a month or so. No? Okay. You'll have to grow back naturally. Also, True Loot Goblin, thank you for the follow. Some strands of hair at the base of the horn. I was actually thinking of that whole part of the mane making a little bit more luscious. Just why I hadn't touched that bit yet. Goat unicorn hybrid? Or a unicorn just has goat bits. I just wanted to distinguish it from a horse a bit. Come here, Bean. Oh, why are you lying down like that? What did you get on your claws? You filthy baby. Okay, so yeah, luscious mane. Let me just look for the word mane. Oh, you're going, Bean? Oh, we're gonna get lion's manes. I didn't think about that. Bean! No! I have this thing with all my pens and pencils and stuff. And since he loves attacking pens, he'll pull it and throw the whole thing to the ground. Okay, so let me try to find a good luscious mane. Oh, this rocks. This type of horse with his eyes covered in hair. Delightful. I love them. I think that would work perfectly on this guy, by the way. What do you guys think? Let me do a selection. Let's see if Photoshop can recognize the hair on its own. I'm not really putting all my trust in that, but let's wait. That kinda? Bean yearns to draw. He does. It's like kinda. Let me see if I can add a little bit to it, like so. See? It didn't do anything. Okay. I guess I'll just take this. Remove the ear. And Bean is set on my tablet. Hold on. Bean, I'm gonna have to move it. There we go. So I'm gonna start with a little bit of manual cleaning here. And then we're gonna use the hair tool to go into that. Remove all the original hair color. Same thing here. And now I'm gonna try to pull this and expand. It's not the best. We have to shift the edges a little bit. Not again. Hold on. Where's your toy, Bean? Let me see. Bring out your toy. The real one. The one you can play with. The hair tie. Just one of the ones he likes. He has plenty of toys, but this has to be one of his favorites. Bean? There he goes. Bean? Okay. You know what to do? You know the drill, Bean? Yeah. Ooh, big screen. Go get it. I throw it on the ground and he picks it up and brings it to me. He's still kind of learning how to do that here, but hopefully he'll get it eventually. Bean paw print on canvas. I actually have bean art. There's full pieces of bean art. Actually, do I have it on this computer? Oh, it's on Discord. Hold on. Let me go get it on Discord. Because it is on the new computer. But I think if I just look for bean art here. No, okay. Hold on, I'll find you the bean art. There it is. I found it. Don't know why that didn't pop up when I looked for bean art. But let me show you the beautiful pieces of digital art made by Bean. It is Untitled 1, and it represents this Bean's face here. You can see the eyes, the nose, and the mouth. And there's me right here, and I'm playing with him or giving him a treat. This is what I would qualify as like vent art, I think. Dismembered body. I'm not sure if it's that. It might have just been a dancing guy. And this third one is probably the most abstract of them. nobody really knows what Bean meant by this. And I think that's up to the interpreter, to be honest. I think it's beautiful. To make this, I just put the pen on the tablet, just held it, and since Bean loves to play with the pen, he just started attacking it, and he made all these. He put in his words, his thoughts, his feelings into canvas. And I think it really shows. I moved. I am currently at my parents' for a couple of months. It is a temporary stay. Bean is my favorite post-impressionist. It truly is. And of course, what I said was merely my own interpretation and shouldn't be taken as a canon interpretation. I think the beauty of Bean's art is just how many different possible interpretations of it there are. I think that's just wonderful. And I think Bean would prefer if everybody drew their own conclusions. So don't take my own as canon. It's slightly just like emo hair, to be honest. We just have to tint it black. Like, look at this. Look at this emo unicorn. Trying to see which way I should put it. I think this works. Call this hair. I know it's the mane, but it's his hairstyle. Rays, God, Rays coming off the line. I kind of don't want to lean into the fantasy too much. I want it to feel like it's just an animal, you know? Sounds like a Kurskazak tune. It's from Minecraft. It's some official Minecraft remix album they put out. Let's see. I want the color on the face here to be a little bit more gray so that it matches the hair better. What's that noise, Bean? Hello? Hey. I don't know. He's trying to speak to me. Communicating. Happy. Ven. Ven aquí. Ven. What's up, Bean? ¿Qué pasó? Guapo. Calling him handsome in Spanish. Oh, I missed another follow a few minutes ago. Zubin, thank you for the follow. Bean thanks you as well. He does not understand, but he thanks you. What? ¿Qué pasó? Oh, he's purring. He just wanted some attention. That's why he was speaking to me. He's just staying like this. Normally, if I pick him up like this, he'll pretty quickly want to get off. But now he's just kind of staying with me. So handsome. So calm. Just putting all his weight on my face. It's so cute. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Good? Some more. How are you feeling? You calmer now? You gonna stay up or you wanna go down? And release a little bit? Okay, he wants to go down. You good, Bean? Oh, he still wants more. He's staying here. Oh, little man. No, don't attack my pen. Thank you. Come up. Come up. Now we can work while you snuggle. We all win. We all win. No? Okay. One. He's still very active. I think he might jump off the table. What you gonna do? You do whatever you want, Bean. The world is your oyster. Or whatever that expression is. Okay, let's see. I'm thinking the horn might not be fully centered. Feels like it should be a little further up here. Which means I'm also gonna have to move the hair a bit. and the shadows cast on it. That's not a huge deal. Broken horn. That's good too. Might be better than the horn covered in blood from killing the occupants. What do you guys think? Broken horn or blood-soaked horn? Or just regular horn, that's also an option. Let me take the whole unicorn. All of it. Broke off because he got stuck in the car. Oh yeah, it's true. If it broke off, like the tip of it would be completely elsewhere. Either because it's in the car or because it just got blown off somewhere else. Which I think makes it a little less interesting. Unless it's just like partly broken. So it's like, you know, like loosely hanging off. Like there's a little bit that connects it, but it is hanging off like this. Bean, what do you think? Just sitting here, like, here. What do you think, Bean? Yeah, I thought so. Oh. There it is. Let's see, I'm gonna turn the horn into a smart object. And then I'm gonna separate it in two. Gonna cut it off around here. This like thinner area. And then the rest of it be hanging down like this. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Okay, now we need to have the edges be a little bit more interesting. Oh, it's 7 a.m. already. God damn, where did the time go? Don't know if we'll be able to finish this today. But that's okay, because that gives us something to do tomorrow. What would the inside of a unicorn horn look like? It is like narwhal, it is a tooth. But it would make a lot of sense if, like, if it was a tooth, it would come out of the front here, like a rhino. So up on the top, it would be closer to like a cow's horn. Here's Bean. More jagged? Yeah, that's true. Could do more jagged. I bet it would be like keratin, yeah. There we go. More jagged. Then I guess we don't show that much of the inside. Didn't expect we'd be on the same side of the world. Oh yeah. I'm in Spain. Where are you at? Okay. Let's saturate that a bit more. Maybe more reddish tone inside. Like so. West of France, nice. Lovely area. Oh. Bean, you've nearly gone off camera. He doesn't know. He doesn't know that he's being watched. If only he knew. All right. Lighting's matching pretty well. What we have left here, I think we're gonna finish that next stream. Because we will probably have time to finish this and do something else on the next stream. I don't know exactly what that second thing will be, but what we would have to finish, and I think I'll just make like a little note so we just remember kind of where we were, what we had left to do tomorrow or whenever we finish this. We have to do the tire mark, right? So just have like a swerving tire that goes here, and maybe like some just this one will be blood, and maybe some brake lines here, right? Like the truck tried to brake before getting there. When it noticed that it was about to run over an animal. Hey Michi, you're right, getting right there right at the end. But no worries, that way you'll get to see what we've been up to. A word in Spanish? Well. Unicorn is too easy. It's unicornio. I guess it does have a funny ending. Unicornio. Let's do truck. Truck is camión. Okay, so we need to do the tire track, then have a bunch of blood here, and that's where we make the unicorn blood, and we make that like shimmery, maybe bluish. We'll see about the color. And then we would need some sort of bruise. I think it would have hit it like here, right? So I don't know exactly. I don't want it to be super gory. So maybe it's actually hidden slightly by the face. So we only get like a partial look at it because it's kind of in the shadow here. Maybe that would make sense. So we don't go super violent because I don't want it to be like, gory. It's always something I always try to avoid. It is the same as French, true. I should have given you a word that was different from French. What else should we add? We'll need to figure out where to sign it, but I think it's gonna be on the truck because it's funny to imply that I am the one doing all these killings, all these creature killings. I'm behind them. I think those are the main elements we would need to add, plus like, you know, final touches and stuff, but maybe more pool of blood around here. Oh, we'll figure that out. We have to be slightly subtle with it, because I don't want goriness to be the main part of it. I want it to be funny and not tragic. It is tragic. It would be tragic if this happened, but I still, you know, don't want to go overboard there. You avoid gore for a specific reason? Because that's not the feeling I wanna imply. Even when I do body horror, I think there's a very like a specific line between body horror and gore. And they give out two very different feelings. I much prefer body horror to gore. It's exactly, it does have a bit of shock value. But that's not really the type of thing I want to do. It's not that you can't do it. I love a movie with a good schlocky special effects. That's always fun, right? You just turn off your brain type thing. But yeah, it's something I tend to avoid. But yeah, I think that's where we're gonna leave it for today. We got a really good image going on. I really like how this is coming together. That's the word. Really like how this is coming together. Yeah, we just need to just finish it up, do the more gory parts. But yeah, we got a really good base to work on. It's already, like, I would say like 75% done, more or less. We'll see. It took us about 3 hours to get here, so we'll see in the next stream if I'm right, and it takes us 1 more hour approximately. If we do manage to finish it fairly early next stream, I'll be doing another thing from a different prompt. I still don't know which one, but the other day I just sat down, took this little notepad and started brainstorming, and my ideas folded on my phone, and I started brainstorming a bunch of ideas for all these prompts. If you don't know, I already explained this. I have a challenge I run on the Discord called Cursed Files, and in it, you, like, every 2 weeks there's a different prompt, and I'm just trying to catch up with a bunch of these prompts. So I think long and hard the other day. That's when I came up with this one, which is actually an old idea that, you know, happened to fit a prompt really well, and I wanted to do. But yeah, there's, for example, the prompt stretched, which the idea I came up with is an archaeological site where they find bones, and all the bones are just stretched in weird ways, and it's like it leaves a mystery of how did they die, what happened to them, stuff like that. We'll see. I have a bunch of cool ideas. But yeah, y'all, that has been it for today. That does it. I hope you enjoyed this little edits. Hope you enjoyed seeing me with my baby face for as long as that lasts. I hope this grows back pretty quick, because I do want my beard back. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow if all goes well, right? I'll try once again this week to stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We'll see if we get to the 4 days. No promises, but that's it. That's the goal. Fresh face Val, yeah. Y'all, thank you for being here. Being thanks to you as well. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.